Hello Year 8s and welcome to the first video of the online learning. Um, so a little bit first about all about the first week and the second week and then the holidays. So we're going to start with this challenge, challenge 2 in the textbook. You'll find it, it's in fractions. And I thought I'd go over a couple of the problems just to get you started, but that's for you to do, this challenge too, and you can hand that up on Friday. Just take a photo of your work and submit it on the Friday to show that you've done that. Um, More about that later. And next lesson tomorrow, you do the review set. Work on that, preparing for a test, which is just a quiz. On Friday, that'll be pretty short, so maybe 30 questions if I can make up 30 questions on fractions, decimals, and percentages. We shall see, and that probably won't take you very long as the quizzes don't, and so you get a nice short lesson on the Friday if you work hard in these first two lessons. Just remember, please. Ask any questions you want. If there's anything in the review set you're not sure about, or on this challenge too as well, you just ask and maybe I'll make a video or talk to you online on a Zoom conference. So let's get into it. Okay, so I've highlighted a question over there on the challenge too that I thought, well, will you know how to do it? I'm not sure. So I made up a similar problem here. Now, we want to find the average or the mean of these three things. So we could take several approaches. We could turn them all into fractions, or we could turn them all into decimals, or we could do both. And we're going to do both. But when we're doing the average, I hope you know that we need to add these three things together and we need to divide by 3. Okay, that's the mean, isn't it? So let's do a fractions method first. So fractions method. I'll divide up the board. So for that, well, we've got 3/5 plus 9/10, because, yep, 9/10, plus 52 over 100. You should be good at converting these, and then we're going to divide them by 3. That will be the mean when we do that. Now, we're not going to use a calculator for this. You can use a calculator, but I want to show you that we could do this without. So let's make the new denominators the same. So 5 needs to be multiplied by 20. So 5 times 20 is 100, and 3 times 20 is 60. Okay, and then we'd have to multiply this one by 10. So 90 over 100, and that one's already over 100, of course. And we're going to be dividing by 3, but since we're using fractions and dividing's, yeah, basically multiplying by the inverse, we'll multiply by a third. So we should be able to now do 60 plus 90 plus 52, which is 202 over 100, because, yep, you just keep the bottom the same, and that's now multiplied by 1/3, which is 202 divided by 300, or 202 divided by 300. Now, I have done this on the calculator earlier. I'll just wander over here. Look at this technology. Oh no, yes, I want to. No, I don't want to activate my license. I just want to see the calculator. Where's it gone? Oh, there it is. Right. So I could use my calculator to confirm that 202 divided by 300 is indeed 0.673 recurring. Oops. Okay. Now, it's pretty difficult to tell if that's about right, isn't it, really? So perhaps decimals are going to be the way to go. I think with decimals, though, you would definitely be reliant on a calculator. Let's have a look at whether it's any easier with decimals. So with decimals, okay, 3/5 is 0.6, 3 divided by 5, you can check, 0.9 and 0.52. Okay, and you'd be dividing that by 3. Yeah, so you see it's still a case of you still got to add those up, and I would suggest to you that then you would probably want to use a calculator if you were doing this. So I think we'll just accept that it is 0.673 for now, and that without a calculator, the fractions is probably the superior method. And with decimals, or the quickest method if you're going to use your calculator, typing in 3 over 5 plus 0.9 plus 52 over 100 and then divided by 3 is probably harder. You could probably do this bit in your head and divide that by 3. It would be quicker. So calculator method, non-calculator method, or at least to get that far. That would be good. Okay, again, one more thing actually. There's another problem that's quite similar to this. I'll put it just here, and we'll highlight it over there. The other problem is quite similar. Is number 3. What fraction is halfway between a quarter and a half? Because, well, if you want to find what's halfway between two values, two numbers, you have to. Well, the one way to do it is to add them together and divide by 2. So take the mean of the two numbers. Let's say, just for example, you wanted to know what was halfway between 2 and 17. Okay, so if you wanted to know what was halfway between 2 and 17, yeah, I'm saying add them together and divide by 2. So that would be 19 divided by 2, which is, what's that? Is about 9.5, isn't it? So 9.5 is halfway in between 2 and 17. So in that question there, you've got to add a quarter and a half together and divide them by 2. So it's kind of similar to this. It's taking the mean of two things. There are lots of other questions in there, and some of them are harder than this one and that one I've hinted at. But it's on you. I'm leaving it up to you to have a go. The main thing is these are different problems. Have a go, and if you're stuck, talk to a friend, online even, and have a chat and work them out together. A bit of collaborative work. If you can't get it between, say, one or two of your mates, then let me know and I'll do a little video for you. So yeah, have fun with that today, and good luck. Stay on the discussions. Always look out for extra videos and things like that. See you later.